Brookvale Oval is the host today for this big clash between Manly and Canterbury. Match of the round in round one of the 1994 Winfield Cup. Elsgood a dummy half. Danny Moore slams it up to the 40-metre line. Scott Fulton, the dummy half, but a penalty with the sound of the whistle, and it goes to Canterbury.
They play the ball infringement there. Danny Moore looking to get up to play the ball. The referee ruling that he tried to milk that penalty.
A man by the name of Daryl Halligan. 40 metres out for Halligan, on its way, and bouncing off the crossbar. Manly had to stay very much alert there. Ridge brings it out in customary fashion.
And that was a perfect indication of just how strong this breeze is. Normally Daryl Halligan wouldn't have had a trouble putting a 40-metre kick.
Here's a chance for Manly. Hancock, after they spread the ball along the back line, linking up Menzies. Now Lyons. Lyons 35 out is put down. Oh, great play, Manly. Prepared to throw the ball about inside their own 20-metre zone. Fulton gives it along the line. Rogers onto Moore. Moore onto Ridge. Oh, crashing tackle by Darren Smith, a beauty.
Oh, magnificent tackle. Great attack there from Manly. I thought there would have been a penalty on the far side. Jason Williams actually interferes with one of the Manly support players. Took him out of play completely. This was the final passage of play here, and look at that front-on defence from Darren Smith on Ridge. And yes, the penalty will go across to the far side of the field. You see Jason Williams there pulling out the number 4 in Terry Hill. Good advantage played by the referee and touch judges.
That was good, very good rugby league.
Colombound has broken straight through. He's got McCracken on the inside. He'll have the speed himself, yes. Well, one missed tackle there from the Manly defensive line, and Colombound has just gone straight through. Sensational run there from the 5'8", normally a halfback. Him and Terry Lamb swap around in this side. Both of these sides just show what kind of attacking ability they have.
11 metres in from touch. Breeze against him. He allows for it, but not enough. So Canterbury gets the first points. They lead 4-0 over Manly at Brookvale. He's built close to the ground, but he's a very strong young man. 5 tackles gone. Geordie Pete's the dummy half. Lamb puts it through the hands. Dimmick is with it. Back for McCracken. They can't stop the big man, can they? Forward pass. The defence is taking its toll. And the first one to leave a little chink is going to be made to suffer. Penalty goes to Manly. Matthew Ridge. 198 career goals. Right in front, 32 metres out, and you'd like to be getting as jade as black, wouldn't you? Ridge gets the goal. Peatsner, Lamb, Smith, Darren Smith slams it down. Canterbury gets their second try.
And Manly have paid the penalty for too much ball movement, as the bench is pretty happy for Canterbury in their own territory. They came up with the mistake. 4 rucks later, Canterbury put the try on the board. It looked like it was going to be a cutout pass here from Terry Lamb, but Darren Smith hit the hole beautifully. A little bit staggered was the defence of Manly. Had one player coming up a little bit quicker than the outside man, and that created the hole. We'll see who it is from behind here. It was David Gillespie going up a little bit quicker than Owen Cunningham, and Darren Smith, a State of Origin player.
Daryl Halligan with a simple kick to convert. Canterbury goes further in front.
And Manly 2.
30 metres out from the line. Canterbury anxious for more points. Lamb through Polomata for Dallas. Dallas taken high by Cunningham. Penalty to Canterbury. They'll take the kick. And now Halligan. This time he's online. Another 2 points. Well, this is becoming a huge problem now.
Well, this is the last. Lamb has signalled that he'll go high, but I wouldn't be surprised if they run it, even though they are very flat. Now he'll put the bomb up.
Lamb puts it high, into the teeth of the breeze, loose on the ground, and it went forward apparently.
Oh, Jason Williams, believing that it was a Manly player who touched the football. Bill Harrigan did look at his in-goal judge, who was in good position. That's the last part of the kick. Oh, gee, I don't know whether he got his hand to that one, Jason Williams. That's not a great angle there. Well, he's got nowhere near that, Jason Williams.
No, it's come off the hand of Craig Hancock. Here's the head on. Let's see if he gets a touch on the way down. Hancock?
No way, try.
No, it's a try for sure. So Canterbury, very unlucky not to have that try given.
They now may salvage something from the wreck. Daryl Halligan awarded a penalty here after Mark Carroll was penalised for holding back the Canterbury player in that last attack. And this will be the last play of the game, the first half.
Well, it could hardly be called a wreck. 12-2 on the scoreboard. I take your point, but they're in front by 10. And this is going to put them 12 in front, but that breeze is pushing it well off the line. There's still a chance on. That's all came off the feet. Williams with it for Canterbury.
Well, the referee's ruled a knock on.
Well, he's called half-time as well. But to my way of looking at it, everything that happened was off the feet. 12-2 though is the score at half-time as they take a break, and a big problem in front of Manly. Lions, they get it out to the left fairly quickly. Danny Moore! Big run down to the 20-metre line. Oh, tremendous tackle. Scotty Wilson. And Matthew Ridge. Scott Wilson drops it onto the left foot. He was taken out. Was he taken out late? Dallas goes after it. Dallas comes up with the football and he puts it down. It's a try. It's a try. Incredible stuff. Canterbury's Brett Dallas has scored.
Oh, great thinking there. Second tackle, no fullback at home. We saw Phil Blake do the same on Friday night to score a match winner. Canterbury may have come up with the same kind of play. This time two players involved, utilising the great speed of Brett Dallas.
Halligan with the attempted conversion, and we've got two of the best goal kickers on show here today. Ridge and Halligan, but Canterbury leading by 18 points to 2 in the match of the day. O'Donnell goes back left. Lions, neat pass, and Matthew Ridge. Ridge gets the try for Manly, their first of the day. Is this the start of the comeback?
Well, they had to be the next scorer, didn't they? Trailing 18-2, and now within two converted tries with a kick to come, and it was just weight of possession. And look at Cliff Lyons changing direction. He can see that they're short on that side. Jared McCracken, he's got two men to look after. Matthew Ridge does a great job by running straight into the hole. That meant that McCracken didn't have a play on him, but it was Cliff Lyons reading the fact that they were short on that side, the Bulldogs. And then too much work for Scott Wilson to do with Matthew Ridge on the try line.
Who brought up his 200 first-grade goals with his earlier kick, now makes it 202. 18 points to 8. Canterbury over Manly.
Can really score points quickly, so Canterbury now must stop the football wherever possible. Every tackle must count.
Danny Moore coming in off the pass of Matthew Ridge, and then Alexander was given an ordinary proposition. Lions switching it back to the blind, but everybody's standing still, nobody's going ahead. Now, I think he's penalised Cliff Lyons for deliberately throwing the ball forward.
So that's exactly what he's done. See Lyons here under pressure from Jason Williams from the marker position. O'Donnell ruled to be in front of Lyons, and a deliberate forward pass.
Although I suppose with this breeze now gusting up, it does put a little bit of value into it, but not for Halligan. He's got it straight between the uprights. Polomouta standing wide at 5/8. Expecting the scrum win, which comes, and McCracken is put down. Lamb again now, drops it under the foot, and away goes Lamb. He kicks it again. Here comes Williams. by Lamb, and then secondly by Jason Williams.
Yeah, rugby league is all about foresight, the ability to read what's in front of you and react in the positive manner. And Terry Lamb, he looks up, he sees that again there is nobody at home. Matthew Ridge involved in the tackle from the previous play, couldn't get on the ball himself. He knows that Williams is chasing on the left. Williams, well, he even got the good bounce there to come back inside, and he brushes straight through Hancock, carries Olgenick over, and Terry Lamb, he was there in support once again.
Halligan from an acute angle, but that doesn't really make much difference. Not to goal kickers like him. Leading point scorer last year, 26-8 in favour of Canterbury. Carroll, hand off, Olgenick, he'll score! Manly get to try.
And it was a very timely try. They had to score, as we pointed out, in that set of 6 with time running out. It's a pretty ordinary defence from Canterbury there. We're talking about Terry Lamb's defence. Not often that he misses one in the second line, but this is where the damage was done. Mark Carroll straight through Jim Dimmick, holds off Craig Polamaunta, then Geordie Peach and Jason Williams, or Daryl Halligan, I'm sorry, gets brushed off, and Terry Lamb beaten with the step from Olgenick. So something like 4 missed tackles there from Canterbury. You'd be hard-pressed to see 4 missed tackles all game from the Canterbury. But they've come up with it in the one motion here, in the one movement. And Olgenick has improved the position to make it an easier kick for Ridge.
The kick from Ridge sailing through the uprights. So 26 points to 14 in favour of Canterbury. Put his imprint on the game in the first half. And here's an intercept for Cliffy Lyons. They won't, oh yes they will, they're running him down very quickly, but now they won't catch Terry Hill. Hill goes down to score for Manly. Only a few minutes remaining.
And because there's only a few minutes remaining, the worst possible thing that you can come up with is an intercept. It's Dean Pay who tries to throw the short ball to Brett Dallas. Cliff Lyons, well, as soon as Ray said that they weren't going to catch him, Daryl Halligan picked him up quick smart. And I think if you'd have said the same about Terry Hill, maybe Scott Wilson might have got him, but that wasn't the case. And the conversion attempt right in front being successful, all of a sudden, man, they're only 6 down, a couple of minutes on the clock, and they're going to get the ball from the kickoff.
Just a couple of minutes to go. Trainer's getting out onto the ground.
Field goal here is the option, Ray, but I'd rather just roll it into the in-goal area. Possession is the most important thing. I know that a field goal would wrap it up, but if it did go astray, all of a sudden, well, they're going for it.
Halligan didn't get quite enough time. Manly with the charge down. Ridge away for O'Donnell, and 35 metres out, he's tackled. So, Manly, now they've got their line wide and deep. Olgenick, the ball is knocked out by Canterbury, I thought. It's back with Manly. Lions away for Ridge. Ridge to O'Donnell. Stacks on the mill, and Canterbury have the ball. There's the siren. The clock showing still 90 seconds to go, but the siren has brought an end to a most exciting game of league between two of the top contenders. Canterbury defeating Manly by 26 points to 20.